Today I'm trying to track down one of Africa's most infamous cannibal warlords.
Nerf proof, gun proof, everything. Nothing can enter his skin.
You ever seen a warrior before? An African warrior. You ever seen him before? Alright, he's a warrior.
A man who used to cut up his enemies and eat them. General Butt Naked. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be my craziest story ever.
What does a human heart taste like?
Trust out
Yep.
here, trust in my hand.
Wow.
You take him around. Don't do it.
How many people do you claim responsibility for killing?
20,000 people.
Liberia isn't just a normal country in West Africa. It's one of the strangest experiments in human history. 2 centuries ago, freed American slaves were sent here to start a new life. They brought the ideals of liberty and the systems of control they'd escaped. For more than 100 years, the American-born Liberians considered themselves superior to the native Africans, educated, westernized, and in control. They ruled over the locals with force, much like the system they'd escaped from in America. In 1980, a young soldier named Samuel Doe, the first Liberian born outside the elite circle, took control. For the first time, the natives were in charge, and for a brief moment it felt like the start of a new era. Then came Charles Taylor. Educated in America, armed in Liberia, and obsessed with power, he led an invasion that ripped the country apart. His rebels marched across Liberia claiming to free the people, but they brought hell with them.
What we done for you? What are Liberia done? What we are dying them and take more blood?
Soon rival warlords appeared, each one carving out territory, and each one worse than the last. They called themselves generals. General Mosquito, General Rambo, General Butt Naked. They fought for power, for diamonds, for revenge. Anything but peace. Their capital turned into a battlefield. Child soldiers patrolled the streets high on drugs. Liberia, once meant to be a symbol of freedom, became a warning of how fast humanity can unravel. By the time the dust settled, 250,000 people were dead, and the world stopped watching. Some of those warlords are still alive today, and one of them, the man they call General Butt Naked, says he's changed. He says God forgave him, and I want to see if that's true. So, let's see if we can track him down in Liberia. I don't have any guarantees that he'll meet me, but I do have his name, and I do have a lot of questions. Hi brother,
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Everything is good?
I'm good. In Detna.
And then now?
Yeah, shall I get in then?
Just wait. They will
Okay.
go in last with me.
Okay.
Manager.
Oh wow, thank you so much
Not
guys.
sit in the economy, sir.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh my god. Bro, thank you so much bro. Oh my god. Hello, in Detnish. Good morning guys. Just had a few hours sleep on my lie flat bed in my plane. Still can't believe it. But we are arriving. We're arriving very soon. Welcome back to Africa. Time to explore Monrovia. Welcome to Red Light Market in Monrovia. My receptionist told me if I'm going to find General Butt Naked, we're going to find him, someone's going to know him in this market. And so I've come to this market, as you can see, traditional West African market. This is where we're going to find him or get access to him. And she also told me it's like the roughest market in Liberia, but I think it's going to be fine. You just kill them with kindness. And yeah, like a white person in an African market with a camera is a recipe for chaos. So let's head inside. I just want to mention that I actually have internet whilst I'm in Liberia because of Holofly eSIM. I use Holofly, you guys know I use Holofly everywhere I go. And they have internet, unlimited internet in Liberia. You download the eSIM for Liberia. Or what I do is I got the Africa regional eSIM, which enables me to have data in multiple countries. Hey brother, what's up? How are you doing? So you have data in multiple countries. I'm going to Ivory Coast next, and I'm going to Cameroon, then I'm going to South Africa. All of these countries I'll have internet in with one SIM. Or you can also use the global eSIM, which has 110 countries, and that will cover you in 110 countries, so you can have unlimited internet in all of these places without moving. You can get an exclusive discount if you use the link in the description below or the pinned comment. I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't believe in them, if I didn't use them all the time. And yeah, guys, if you support Holofly using the link, then you're supporting me, enabling me to make these crazy videos that no one else is making, because it's not easy to make these videos. We got some arguing. Hey, brother. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, what's good? Hey, guys. Yeah. What are you arguing about?
Oh no, we are arguing about our country.
What
our
country?
Our country, favorite countries. We are
Oh, what's your favorite country?
favorite country or
Yeah.
country?
What county?
Yeah, we're discussing Liberia.
Oh,
The
I
favorite
thought
countries in
so. What's your favorite county in Liberia?
Oh, my favorite country is where I'm from.
Liberia.
I said no, my favorite country.
Oh,
not country.
Okay. What's the name?
My name is Luke Sticky.
Luke, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And you guys, so he's from a different county, and
Yeah, from different country, Maryland, Lima.
he doesn't like your county.
Yeah, we are discussing which country is the most developed country. That's what we
Oh,
are discussing. And
nice.
and that's the argument. Other people defending their sides, and I defending my side.
Okay, but it's like a fun argument. You weren't like angry.
No, we are
It's
not.
just fun.
It's just fun. We are
Because
playing.
when I look, you look angry.
No, I can't be angry. We are just cracking joke.
Oh, nice.
But look, you don't leave my country. If you talking about
It's like,
Nima country,
no, my county's better than yours.
So
the
what?
development of Nima country,
I'm making a YouTube video. You know YouTube? YouTube.
Okay.
Like TikTok. I have a question. Do you know who General Butt Naked is? Who? General Butt Naked.
Oh, Butt Naked? Yeah, Butt Naked is. You say where he live, or do I know him?
I'm saying, do you know who he is? You know who?
Yes. Butt Naked. He was a fighter during the revolution.
Do you know where I can find him? I'm looking for him.
Oh, you got a area he live. You need to go to as far as Mabagle.
Nabake.
Mabagle is on the road of Fennel.
Okay.
The university. When you go in this straight road,
Okay.
you will find him. They got his area, the street name. They name the street by his Butt Naked Street.
Okay.
So when you get there, you enter the motorcycle, just around. They will call him. When you as soon as you call Butt Naked, they will carry you directly to your house.
Oh, thank you, brother.
They road right on the road.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
What a legend. Is he famous around here? Is he famous?
yeah, they famous, very famous, the famous man.
Do people?
And secondly, he had an orphanage home.
They say you're a pastor.
He had an orphanage
You don't
home.
like him? Do people in Liberia like him or they don't like him? Or mix?
Since he made a open confession, we decide people like him because he had never gone back to war. There's no violence he had partaken in, and so Liberians see him as a peaceful citizen.
Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. These guys, there's like 4 arguments going on. They just argue for a living. When I looked, I was like, oh, like, what's going on here? But it's like a fun argument. Hey, brother. What's up?
Why do this?
YouTube.
Shoot.
It's okay.
They want to know why the cause of why doing this.
I just make a video.
Video.
I'm just enjoying.
Okay, like
Yeah.
no more video.
Yeah.
I'm Abraham.
Huh?
I'm a hustler. I'm Abraham.
Nice to meet you, brother.
I'm a hustler.
You're a hustler.
I'm money on the streets. Not to harm nobody.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm just enjoying. Nice to meet you, brother.
Not to be seen.
Here, bro. That's actually super chill. Like he's asking. We got shoe clean. He's asking, but he's not like being demanding. So for me, that's fine. It's insane how life must have changed in Africa ever since you can buy things from China. All of these products are from China, and it allows anyone to create a business. But also the population of Africa, of West Africa, Central Africa is booming. They have the youngest population in the world. There's having so many children that it's just becoming, the overpopulation is just insane. So this guy's just selling, hey brother, selling like 1,000 toothbrushes. So yeah, like countries like Nigeria, like DRC, Cameroon, these countries are having insane population growth, and I'm not sure if their infrastructure, the job market can handle it. And this is it. This is the most intense part of it. So I found out where he lives. I found out where General Butt Naked lives. The next step is to actually find out how to get there. Hey bro, it's good. Chill out. It's okay. Sometimes you have to just keep walking, keep moving. Hey brother, what's good? Hey brother. If you stop, you're just making yourself a target. Sometimes you just got to. Hey brother, chill out. I'm filming me. He's like, come. You come. You come. Hey, chill out. What's up, brother? I was filming myself. I'm filming myself. What's good? What's your name?
Rufus. The name.
How old are you?
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm the president of Liberia. Who are you?
Oh, don't.
Don't
No.
come to me. Relax, brother.
It's not bad.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you seen all around with camera.
It's okay.
It's a free country.
Free country.
It's a free country, Liberia. No,
It's a free country.
I can film. What's wrong with me filming?
Where are you from? Which country?
England. So don't be harsh. You understand? Yeah. So all of us we are friends.
You're a good man. You don't. There's no need to be angry, brother. I'm a good man. You're a good man. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy, brother. Off camera, I managed to get his number. I called, and to my surprise, he agreed to meet me in the city centre of Monrovia.
I exalt you.
We've come to central Monrovia, and Joshua is going to show me some of the sites that he controlled, that he was the leader. Everyone knows him around here. He's going to show us some of the areas where he used to fight. Joshua, why did they call you General Butt Naked?
Well, because I fought stark naked. I fought without clothes, even without pants. The only thing that was on my feet was a pair of Fila's sneakers.
Okay, cool.
I was the priest to my tribe, and actually I did not do a regular military training. So I was a spiritual protection to the tribe. So when the war came, I was like facing protection for soldiers, disappearing medicines, gun-proof. I was making it for them.
How would your boys be fighting?
I stand on the main road and ask my boys to stand on the side.
Okay.
While I have the rear troop back passing. So I'm coming, they are shooting me, I'm going to them, and I'm telling them, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it.
Seems like everyone knows him around here. He's very famous.
I needed to sanitize the place spiritually. So my group and myself, the girls and the little boys were naked. The first time people see people naked all over, and we're just plowing the street, singing. There's a song we used to sing, naked, naked, my way, so my way.
Ah, he knows it.
So we parade the entire place, sanitizing the place spiritually.
Why would you fight naked?
Because once you are naked, you access the spiritual realm easily. Once you are naked, you access the realm of the spirit.
Okay.
Easily.
You were powerful.
Yes.
Okay. And you would be invisible.
Yes. So when you have on clothes, for you to disappear, it would take you like almost 3 minutes. But if you had on no clothes to disappear, it's about 30 seconds, 28 to 30 seconds.
Okay.
I brought arms and ammunition from Cape Town using the sea. Okay, you see that?
Yeah. There's a boat in there.
Yeah.
You would jump on one of those and get your guns.
And go straight to, I went to Cape Town and put arms in it and came here.
Wow.
And that's the same thing we use when we have diamond and we want to sell to the Mexican ships for arms and ammunition and drugs.
Wow.
We'll take the diamond, we use this.
So
and
you would give diamonds to Mexicans who would give you in return arms and drugs.
And yes, arms, ammunition, and drugs.
Wow.
And they are on the international waters.
And these diamonds are worth a lot now.
A lot. Those diamonds, even those days, they worth a lot. But where will you sell them? It was during the war.
Yeah, you don't need the diamonds. You need
you need to live. And you need weapons to live. So we will use those boats sometimes 3 days.
3 days on the
bearing.
Really? You would go personally?
Yes.
Wow.
I went several times.
Wow.
And get there and tell the guys, sometimes they take the diamond and gold and give us almost nothing.
Before going into battle, the soldiers, they would take the drugs.
Yeah.
Would they take anything else?
Take the drugs. No, for my boys, we drink blood.
Drink blood?
Yes, blood and eat heart. But most of the other soldiers, they use drugs to charge.
Okay.
And when we bring the drugs and the ammunition, it's not for me and my boys. It's for the entire. So we turn it over to Roosevelt Johnson, who would divide it to where it needs to be divided.
Why would they drink the blood and the hearts?
It's a ritual that we perform before we go to fight. We got ourselves immune to bullets. It's like a recharging yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every battle is needed?
Every battle. If I fought the battle 3 times a day, I do it 3 times a day.
Wow.
Thrust out.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah. Thrust in my hand.
Wow.
Take off the hearts.
Within a few seconds?
Few seconds. And the heart is beating. You are moving in the plate.
And cut it up?
No, that one is for the ritual. This one is for sacrificing the person to the deity.
Okay.
So after the deity receive it and the heart die, when the heart stop beating, they will believe the deity receiving. Then we cut it piece.
How long does a heart stay beating after it's out of the body?
Well, I didn't check the time, but I think 3-4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe 2-3 minutes.
And how big is a human heart?
Yeah, all depends. Some this big, some all depends. Most of the children were small children. So
a small heart.
Yeah.
Wow. Like when you had the most soldiers, what was the range of ages? From 10 to 15 or?
Yeah, those ones are the special naked age group were between the age of 8 to 15.
8 to 15?
Yeah.
Is it safe to walk around here? It's safe to walk around here?
Yeah.
You're
with me.
Because you're well respected around here. Yeah? Nice.
Yeah, these are the kids I work with. I take them from the
street.
Challenge Life and give them education.
It was hope. So now after the war, our daddy decided to give us hope because it was hopeless, nothing to do. Going to the rehabilitation center, rehabilitate us from there. We have something to do.
He didn't tell them to come, I don't think. They were just hanging around here before we arrived. So it's not like this is set up. The general's in town. Hey, brother. What's up?
Go style day. I get more people than in front of me. Tab your small more. What the man? Why do you go for? What money I put the money in here?
Typical. This is West Africa, guys. If you haven't been to it's all West Africa is like this.
So this building was my base. I left the barrack if you look at the building, just show your camera in.
Yeah.
When you look at the building, every other place is developing. People are still afraid of this building because it's haunted.
Really?
Yes. I did almost all my slaughter up here.
Really?
Yes.
So thousands in this building. Thousands of people died in this building.
Yes. This is
Wow.
where I was.
It's like a prison cell.
Yes. Up there is where every child was slaughtered.
Sacrificed.
Yes, sacrificed. It's where the mother brought her daughter
Yeah.
for the slaughter, will receive them and take them up. The boys were down. They never came up.
Really?
They never came up. They never entered in there. It was a sacred place. So up to now, the building is haunted.
I wanted to understand Joshua beyond the headlines, so we went to his compound to see how he lives now and to delve deeper into his past.
Guys, we've arrived in a compound outside of Monrovia, and there's security. This is a big compound.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me.
Wow. How was your first night?
It was good. It was good. It's an amazing place, Liberia. Look at the flag.
Yeah.
It's like American flag.
Yeah. That's the flag of Liberia.
At the age of 7, my father took me into the village and he turned me over to the traditional warriors. More than 70 men were all in tattoos, were all with chalk on their faces, bared skins, with major sticks, spears and things, and they took me deep in the forest. From 12 midnight, he turned me over to them. We walked until the next morning. And I was excited to see this deity. As we reached to his throne, I was told that I cannot see him until he tests my obedience. They kept me for 4 years testing my obedience. 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm blindfolded. And I'm not supposed to lift up that blindfold to even spy. In the night, they removed the blindfold, so I did not see the daylight for 4 years.
Wow. Yes. How old are you at this point?
I was 7 years of age.
Wow.
Until I was 11 years.
You didn't see people?
Yes, only heard their voices.
Yeah.
In the day, in the night, it's removed.
Why would they do this? What's the purpose?
Well, they were training me to activate my inner sense. They would bring to me animals, and they want me to take off the heart when the heart is still beating.
Wow.
Yes. The gods will only eat living heart, according to them. That's what they said.
What kind of animal?
Any animal they brought to me, I'm going to trust a knife in it and trust my hand in it and take off the heart while the heart still beats.
Around when you're 7 to 11?
Yes.
Around this age?
Yes.
Wow.
So they started with rats. Some of them, sometime at the beginning, the hearts died before I remove it. And think, but all of those things, they were preparing me for human sacrifices. There's a tradition that believe that when the gods request you for sacrifice, that you do not die. You only transit from this life to serving the deity. So that's what I believe. That's what I was indoctrinated with. So the first human sacrifices I did, the first human sacrifice I did was a girl that was brought to me. Her heart was thrusted out because I have done it over and over, even though it was the first physical human. But by this time I have done it to goat, I have done it to sheep, I have done it to different animals, and it was still beating. So from that time, you know, I did it over and over and over and over, and did not know I was killing the person.
Yeah.
I just thought it was an exercise that would help the person transition from this life to another life.
The people that it happened to, were they willing or were they not willing?
The children,
Yeah.
they were all waiting because it's a tradition. So the child, the elders would take it. Then the elders will also give the child some concussion. So the child is mean a daisy.
All right.
Yeah, because you do not harm someone if they are not dehumanized. That's no wonder why the Bible says God did not give us the spirit of fear. So when a person is carrying their personalities, it's hard to hide them from your conscience.
Yeah.
So they will give the person some herbs that will get them dizzy. And I will take it like you know, excitement, you know.
That's that quick?
Yes.
It's done?
Yes.
A few seconds?
Yes, that quick.
Wow. And if you had to guess, how many people did you sacrifice?
Actually, I was doing it monthly.
Monthly?
Yes.
For
14 years.
That's a lot. So yeah, over time.
And during the war, it increased. Sometimes 2-3 children a day.
How many people did you have in your gang?
My group was called Naked Base Commando, and I recruited as a priest. I recruited pure people around me in the concept, virgins in that concept.
Oh, really?
Mainly children who have not had sex, both male and female.
How would you recruit them?
So from the age of 8, 9 up to 14, 15, they were the only people you could find virgin. Yeah. And at most I had 78.
78?
Yes.
That was the biggest?
Yes.
When you, okay, well.
Yeah.
And what was it like day to day? Every day fighting or?
Every day, 4 or 5 times fighting in a day. Different
Guns
places.
or knives?
My main group would not use gun because we believe we were invisible, we were not seen, and then you cannot cause noise. So you went gradually, even though the person look in your direction, they won't see you, and you come close to them and you make this shout, and most of them get hypnotized and think. Then, you know, you use knives.
What does a human heart taste like?
Like ordinary
Nothing.
meat.
Just normal animal meat, same.
Yes, it's.
You'd have it raw, always.
Yes, raw.
I felt conflicted listening to him speak about redemption, but I really wanted to know what finally made him stop. What moment breaks a man who once thought he was untouchable?
A mother brought her child about the age of 3, and the child was so beautiful, so peaceful, so kind, that for the first time my conscience pricked. And I just could not kill the child. So for hours, I kept the child, and the elders could not bring a replacement. So I had to sacrifice this child. The first time that my conscience pricked me, but I needed to save the child, and I sacrificed the child. And the blood stain of this child was on my hand when I heard a voice behind me. In my dialect, I could not speak English fluently. Say, Anju, they're killing me. My son, why are you slaving? And I tried to look back at the voice. The person was standing 4 to 5 feet suspended in the earth, in the air, but the person was brighter than the sun.
Wow.
So I could not look at them for a split of second. I had to bow down my head to speak to them. He said, my son, why are you slaving? And at that time, I thought I was a king. And I said, how can you call me a slave? The slaving was an insult. It's only a mother call his child, their son, like their male children like that. And that word literally means him that is detached from my Levitical cords. So it's a passionate chord. So with that, I did not, the insult was not as meaningful to me than my son. Now I said, how could you call me a slave? I'm supposed to be your king. And he said, yes, you rightly said you're supposed to be your king, but you're living like a slave. I said, I don't understand. He said, repent and live, refuse and die. And then he disappeared. And I accepted Christ on my birthday, September 30th.
I felt uneasy hearing him describe his past with such calm honesty, but I wanted to know why he'd admit to it all, in a country where silence is often safer than the truth.
Everybody knows. He said, do you know Joshua Blai? I said, no, I don't know Joshua Blai. He said, do you know General Botneke? Oh, yes. We heard about General Botneke. So everybody knew about General Botneke, but there was no face.
But nobody came to testify against you?
Nobody came to testify against me.
How many people do you claim responsibility for killing?
Well, I would claim responsibility for about 20,000 people.
Okay.
Yes, but I was answering the question as it was asked and truthfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you didn't personally kill that many?
Yes, if I gave a 10-year-old child arms and he killed somebody, who killed him? I did.
Yeah. Okay. How many people you personally killed?
No, it's going to be how to count. If I counted 14 years of every month human sacrifice, that's 14 times 12. Then doing from 2003 to the time I was involved, every time I went to fight a particular battle, there will be a sacrifice. April 6 War 1996 is intensified that I fought 2-3 battles a day. So I was making these 2-3 battles, sacrifices a day.
It's probably in the thousands?
Yes, it should be.
Okay, all right. If you could talk to your younger self, yourself during the war, what would you say to him?
That violence is everlasting prison. Don't get involved with it.
How many children do you think, or how many kids do you think you've got off the street in the 20 years, nearly 20 years?
636 now.
And do you think that you have repaid for the wrongdoings?
No good deeds of my present can make my bad deeds good.
Okay.
I feel I'm serving a sentence, and it's a lifetime sentence. And so, if it is a lifetime sentence, that means no amount of good deeds will pay for that bad deed.
At this point, I was still very skeptical about the rehabilitation that Joshua does, so I arranged to meet one of his victims to find out if any of it's actually true. We're back in the compound of Joshua Blahi's compound, and he's introduced me to one of his victims. I asked him before, I was like, is it possible to speak to one of the victims? I'm here with Decanso. Could you tell me a little bit about your story, Decanso?
I'm one of the victims of Joshua Blahi. One of my aunties, she was in love with a guy, and my mom didn't like the idea of the relationship. So when the war came, this guy joined Joshua Blahi forces. So like he came back for a revenge. He killed my parents. He decided to launch the house with an RPG. Yeah.
He say again?
Yeah.
He destroyed your house with an RPG?
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd hear that. Well.
I think you can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
You can see.
That's from the house.
Yeah. I hate him. I hate the guys who did everything. To this day, I don't know my actual parents till now. I don't know my family. You know, when he came to Ghana and he asked for an apology, being a Christian, Jesus said, we should forgive those who trespass against us, so that Father in hell will forgive us. So if I can forgive Joshua, and I'm praying to God to forgive me, then who am I? Then I'm being a hypocrite. When I came to Liberia, I met him. He's my dad. He's a father to me. He always go to our church.
So he's like a father to you now?
He's a father to me.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a father.
Thank you so much, brother. It was nice to meet you. I really appreciate the time, and thank you for talking about it. I was very conflicted about what I'd seen with Joshua, and I wanted to see a different side to Liberia. So I met my friend Wendell, who runs a charity in Liberia's biggest slum, and so we went there to see the positive changes that are happening in Liberia. There's 80 to 90,000 people living in this slum in West Point, and For Hunger, the organization here, has provided water, clean water, for every single person here, because it's a slum, so the government doesn't really do much to help. And this is informal housing, so no one really owns the land, so it's kind of unregulated. How easy is it to get drugs here?
It's very easy. Very easy.
Like right now, we could get drugs.
If you need it, you want it, you can get to the spot where it's saying that you can get it.
Let's do it. No, I'm joking. We've entered the drug area, and the mood has changed a little bit, but this is the area near the beach, right near the beach, where you can pretty much anyone can pick up drugs. Hey, brother. I'm filming me, brother. It's okay, it's okay.
We, brother, you can't hear you because we don't like that thing. We gonna be.
I'm filming me, brother.
You see that?
I'm filming me. I'm not afraid. Okay, cool.
You know good English.
I'm filming me, brother.
Who, brother, you work for you?
It's okay, it's okay.
I got a man for the man, for the funny chatty man. They must be in the
I'm filming me. The camera filming me, not you, not you.
Not
me. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Hello. You take camera around. Don't do what
I didn't turn around, brother. I didn't turn around, brother.
You said what was chatting me
angry.
Oh,
There's like, as we're walking through, there's like kids, like maybe teenagers, who are like falling asleep. Like they're nodding down. You've probably seen it in America. And I'm not going to film them because it's just like, I feel like they didn't consent to that. It's a bit harsh. But yeah, it's really sad.
Hey, man, Kelly, I'll go steal my phone.
If he doesn't have it, he has to go steal. Just because he have to take it.
These are listen,
It's good quality.
I'm the CEO, but there's the main CEO.
He's the CEO.
There's the DOC.
DOC?
Yeah.
Alright.
For the whole black.
Of the whole area?
For the whole area, that's the DOC.
You're the boss, man.
Yeah, but I'm the CEO. A dream?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper.
I'm a talented rapper.
The black, when we want champion black, when we want the black, on the black, when we want the black, when we want champion black, when we want the black, the CEO always best. Every time we party, we can make it out of the shot. All my men about 2 more shots. Because anytime the DA can let, we go to rap. We go to rap and we lay skate in the black. Yeah, now shout out to the West.
And this is such a beautiful beach, but it's been destroyed by the amount of pollution, which is really unfortunate, very unfortunate. But they've got bigger fish to fry, pardon the pun. But you can see all the boats up here. This is how everyone makes their living here. It's like they go out into the ocean and they catch fish, and this is how they survive here. And yeah, like people watching back home is like, oh, you think water, electricity is just like, you don't even think about it. It's just normal. Here, water, electricity is just like, it's not normal. Like they struggle together, they have to share, sanitation is poor, they have to shit on the beach.
Everyone say, hey! Everyone say, I love Liberia!
Most of those kids' parents are on drug, and like most of those kids have never been to school, so it's literally a free school. And we're thinking about doing like, you know, probably providing meals for the kids like all throughout the upcoming year, you know. So hopefully we raise 50,000 meals. That would be really awesome, bro.
Wendell mentioned that the cost of a water pump in West Point is $1,800, and so I'm going to donate $1,800 to For Hunger.
Yeah, thank you so much, Harry. We're really grateful, bro. It's going to make a lot of difference. You're amazing, bro. Thank you so much.
So guys, what do I think? Well, I'm conflicted. There's no question that he was a monster. There's no question that there's nothing he can do to forgive for his crimes. However, what is different about him is what he did after. He didn't run from his crimes. He didn't hide from his excuses. He came back to Liberia and he confessed. Does that make it better? I don't know. But he is doing a lot. I saw with my very own eyes that he's doing a lot for the community. He helps the same type of kids that he used to indoctrinate into war. And Joshua was the product of a brutal system. He became what the war made him. But he's also one of the only ones to come and own up to it. Can a man who's done unforgivable things really change? Or does the blood on his hands stay there forever? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I've donated $1,800 to build a well with For Hunger. If you want to donate, link in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys. Also, Holofly is in the description below. I really appreciate you guys supporting me and enabling me to make these incredible, incredible stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Wherever you are into violence, I want you to know change is possible. Very, very possible. The way to change is to accept your past.
Thank you, brother. Also good to meet you. Thank you for having me.